Hello everyone. Sorry to start like this, but the situation is serious. Seeing the first images of the crash of Iranian President Ebrahim Raïssi's helicopter, one detail immediately jumped out at me. Look, here you see the helicopter in which the president and his foreign minister sat. And now you see the images from the crash site. What jumps out at you? Only the tail of the helicopter remains. The rest of the aircraft is completely charred. The aircraft at the front was white. It only had a blue tail, the color blue. Doesn't that remind you of anything? Remember the Mu fires? A person managed to capture this image of a laser coming from the sky, and another who at night filmed this laser which leveled the neighborhood. And mysteriously on the island the only homes, vehicles, objects that had not burned were blue in color. We see in this video that the blue color is not impacted, and the cloth is not burned by the laser, which confirms the thesis that it is indeed this technology that was used. And here is the murder weapon. You agree that few nations, enemies of Iran, have such weapons. It is certain that Israel itself has not developed one. If not barbaric as they are, they would have already used it in Gaza. So this leaves few suspects of this abject crime, perpetrated directly on Iranian soil on the highest authority in the country after Ayatollah Khamenei. Therefore it is clear that the Iranian president was assassinated, and this act of war bears the signature of a single state, which had an economic interest in setting fire to the island and recovering the charred lands, because it is necessary always follow the money. And speaking of money, of the dollar in particular, any head of a state who spoke against the hegemony of the American dollar was assassinated. RSS, I mentioned this desire to put an end to it very quickly not long ago. I'll let you listen to it.
De 3 hélicoptères transportant la délégation présidentielle, on en parle avec vous.
Гегемония западных сторон западного мира способствует гегемонии доллара. Для того, чтобы создать новый экономический порядок, необходимо удалить этот инструмент гегемонии в мировой практике, использовать национальные валюты в расчетах между странами, обеспечивая финансовый обмен между нашими государствами и партнерами.
Американцы считают, что если ввести санкции против одного из государств, они смогут приостановить его развитие. Они годами вводят санкции против нас, но нам удалось предотвратить последствия этих санкций. Что касается санкций против России, мы никогда их не признаем и будем укреплять и развивать наши двусторонние отношения. Мы не выходили и не выходим из переговоров, но весь мир знает, что США не договороспособны. Они нарушают обязательства, и все убедились в том, что Евросоюз тоже в пассивной позиции, тоже не выполняют свои обещания.
They will stop at nothing to establish their world order, as Sarkozy said.
On ira ensemble vers ce nouvel ordre mondial. Et personne, je dis bien, personne ne pourra s'y opposer.
A great war could have been legitimized after this act of great treachery, even if for the moment in order to ease tensions. It seems to favor the track of human failure, but once again we know that this is false. It is an act of war, which may or may not go unpunished against a sovereign state, whether we agree with his policy or not. That is not the question, because in this equation it is still we the people, who will suffer the wrath of these murderous elites. We are the 99%. When we go we stop them.